Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast. We have a smaller cast today, though Saber might join later, depending. We've been waiting for him. Go shame him. Go shame him for not joining.
Go on Twitter at
we're like 30 minutes late. I was waiting for him because I didn't want to start with just three of us.
Just the three of us.
I usually like to have at least four of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jax is here. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
And Hero is here.
Yo, what's up?
How have y'all been past couple weeks?
Good. I'm good. I became a lord of Scotland. Like legally. Legally, I am a lord. Legally, I am a lord of Scotland. Like I got an ID and I got like a whole thing.
So if you go to Scotland, they have to call you Lord
yes,
Jordan.
They do. I have an ID. I have an ID for it. I am legally a lord. So like if I go to like Scotland, it's like
what is up with all of this across the pond talk that we have going on?
I don't know. But it's cool. So now I'm just like, I'm the lord. Legally. I should get some armor.
That junk is heavy.
I know that should be too heavy. I'd be like, fuck it.
It ain't that cool. Goddamn.
Oh god. Styrofoam armor or something. Yeah. Well, that's what I've been up to.
All right.
I took vacation. I'm back to work now. I don't feel any more refreshed. It's gonna take until COVID is over for me to actually.
Oh yeah, because you can't really.
What am I gonna do?
Just like I don't have to log into work. Yeah, still at home.
Yeah, it's very upsetting. I went rollerblading for a little bit. I say a little bit. It was like an hour and a half. Just like very zen rollerblading. I was just like anything else than sitting at my computer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I did buy Pump It Up pads, so I've been playing Pump It Up, and I've been like, wow, yeah, lad, this quarantine situation has definitely put me out of shape. So,
yeah.
But they are straight from an arcade machine, so that's nice. They're very heavy. They're very, very heavy. But yeah, so I've been playing Pump It Up in my house, and not Final Fantasy lately, because I finished Shiva, so... Yeah.
Yeah. Some of my turtles is happening in Shiva too. I think.
Turtles?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Hold on, let me see.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are going to be put into Smite.
Yeah, I saw that.
Some video game. Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
In the world?
Yeah.
Smite is so memey. They put in the Avatar characters before that. I'm like, oh, so he's just gonna put in the Nickelodeon cast? Is that what's going on? Can't wait for Smash Adams in Smite.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's what I've been up to. And now I'm eating cake.
Nice.
Because I have to. I'm gonna go bad. It's very good. It's very good cake. Do y'all like carrot cake?
I do. I actually do.
Yeah.
Because it's not a fruit.
Tasty. It's just like, I'm surprised with the number of people that don't like carrot cake. More power to you if you don't. But I wasn't surprised. I'm like, really? It's very tasty. I don't know.
I thought I wouldn't like it because I don't know, just the texture. But then I like bit into it. I was just like, oh, this is actually not bad. It's got like a nice kick to it. So I was just like, oh.
I thought I wasn't gonna like red velvet, and then I ate it. I was like, oh no, that's scrumptious. Like, wow.
What does red velvet taste like?
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, Paleo, can you explain that?
It tastes like red velvet.
really.
I mean, like, is it mocha-y, like caramelly, vanilla-y?
No. Can anyone in chat describe red velvet as a flavor? Like, I legit do not even know where to begin.
Yeah, I've never had it. So, like, to me, because I guess because of my fruit allergy, I just don't look like it red stuff. Like, I don't know. They just...
It's my mind. Like flavor, I would say, but not like oh, I'm 70 years old and I'm eating my red velvet. Not like that, but like it's just I don't. Maybe kids wouldn't like it? Question mark. I don't know.
Red velvet tastes like velvet, and the color red. What does the color red taste like? Strawberry.
Is it kind of like chocolate cake? Really? Oh, I don't eat chocolate cake, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, I love chocolate cake.
Bitter in a good way.
It's kind of like how like grape soda doesn't taste like grape at all. It's just like this weird purple flavor.
This is a weird. Oh fuck! I think my friend said that before too. Oh fuck!
We should just give you some red velvet cake. It really is like rather hard to describe.
Okay. It tastes like
there's
red.
No like.
It doesn't.
All right, if there's no fruit in it, I'll take a bite.
I don't believe there is no.
Okay. As long as there's no fruit, then I'll take a bite of it just to see what it's like.
I'll be back in literally like 15 seconds. I just have to loop around into this room and turn on water.
No. Yeah, so
berries.
by the way, chat, if you weren't here earlier, before we actually started the podcast, Hero's birthday was last week on October 7th.
Yeah.
And then yesterday was actually Saber's birthday, but he's not here right now, but hopefully he'll show up later. And then
the 8th was my mom's birthday.
The 8th was your mom's birthday?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Saturday was my dad's birthday.
Yeah. The 8th, the 10th, and the 11th. That's crazy.
Do we have a 9th?
We don't.
I don't think so.
Oh, crap.
We just need a 9th at this point. Thanks.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to assume you said it was birthday in the 15 seconds I was not here because people are saying happy late birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then over the weekend also we did a live stream, which I still have up on the channel, about talking about the 10th anniversary of My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, because that happened over the weekend. And that was fun, so you can watch that if you missed it.
Yeah, it was super fun.
But I guess we can go into topics.
Cool.
Cool.
There's a lot here, but we probably won't go over all of it.
You fell asleep.
Who?
No, I'm just saying. I was just guessing. I probably guess he fell asleep.
Yeah, keep trying to contact him. Like, call him if you have to. But I guess we can talk about Crash for a bit. I mean, or I guess I'll talk about it because
you talked about it.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who's played it.
Yeah, I was like tempted to get it, but I was just like, PS5 is coming literally next month, so I'll
you can get it then. And
Mhm.
it'll work. So
yeah, cool.
But yeah, Crash 4. I'm liking it. It feels very much like a continuation of the first 3 games for the Insane trilogy. I never played the original Crash trilogy on PS1, though I did play a little bit of the first Crash on the PlayStation Network. Because I bought it and then played it a little bit. But Crash 4, it's a challenging platformer, just like the Insane trilogy.
Is it like the first one Insane? Because like the second one,
because it has a double jump, so it's a bit easier.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good. Because the first one,
because when I found out that you unlock a double jump in like the later games in the Insane trilogy, you're like, why wasn't this in the first game?
Yeah,
because the first game's so hard.
To go back. Yeah, it's so frustrating to go back and play the first game when you play the second and third one, because it's just like, this is pissing me off.
Hero, I think you would like the Crash series because they are challenging platformers, sort of like Donkey Kong Country, in that the crates you have to break is like, if you don't break all of them, it's like, oh, you missed these. So kind of like how I know how I know you played Tropical Freeze, whereas like if you miss these collectibles, you gotta play it again.
Fuck I hate that, but I do it anyway.
Yeah, it's fun though. And they recently unlocked the inverted mode, where it doesn't only make it like inverted for the level, it also changes the way the level looks, where it'll look like a different like style. It's pretty neat. Because I was afraid I would be too bad at the game to unlock the costumes, because you have to unlock a certain number of gems from each level to unlock the different custom costumes, or the different costumes that you can play as. And once you unlock inverted mode, you can play inverted mode and then unlock more gems that way, so that way you can play level again, but not have it look the same. So that's pretty fun. I haven't beaten the game yet, but I've just been going through it slowly.
As long as go ahead here.
Warp. And it was fun. I liked it. I was very little though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one's a bitch. Fuck that first game. Second one's beautiful. Third one's great.
There he is.
Hi.
Hello. You're not stone bodied, are you? From all you're drinking? Just wait up. Okay, bro. We're graced.
Yeah, I was talking about Crash 4 because I've been playing that, and it's good. So I recommend it. Let's see. We can talk about The Boys. Is that ended?
The boys.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah, it actually came out the last Thursday rather than Friday, which was a surprise.
Thursday night.
Yeah,
they were just like, let's get this out. Oh my god, that is such a damn good show. That is honestly, people, like, if you haven't watched The Boys yet, I highly recommend it to anyone who is just like superhero stuff at all, like, because like it's such a great thing where season 1 was very much talking about a lot of like stuff we have going on with like the Marvel stuff of like, oh, we're just everywhere, the properties, the movies, all this stuff, like why heroes are famous and like celebrities, stuff like that. And the second season was more like DC focused, and then like it just gradually keeps getting better and better, like each episode after each other. And like the fact that they're able just to show like what heroes would be like in real life. And the fact of the matter is, like, most of the heroes, even though they're like pieces of shit, like you can see somewhat where they're coming from. They're written so well that you can see like, oh, you're an asshole, but I can understand why you are this way. Like I can understand why you got turned into whatever this is.
Yeah, there was even a moment in the season finale where you see Homelander, and he's like, "Oh, I actually kind of feel for you for a moment."
That's the thing. Like Homelander does this. Like Homelander, for people who don't know in the chat, he's basically the evil version of Superman in the show, and like he was
very evil version.
Very evil version of Superman, and like you understand why though. So like even though that doesn't like condone what he's done, like there's a part where like you generally can see like, oh wow, I actually feel for you. And that's what shows how great the writing is, because like they take such a despicable person. We've seen him do horrible things like fucking atrocities, and like they were able to make us feel a bit of sympathy for this character. And that is just like phenomenal writing on their part. Like they were actually able to take someone who did a very horrible crime in the first episode and make him one of the funniest characters in the show. Like, it's just like,
like it's
so pathetic.
Like, with the Deep, like anytime there's a scene with him, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be funny.
It's just like, this dude fucked up. Like it's just like, wow. Well, it's just like it's one of those things where I can't forgive you, but like, geez, you're so fucking pathetic. It's like you were. So pathetic.
It's like how, because the Deep is like obviously like Aquaman, and they just make him like such the butt of the joke for like everything that he does. It's well, like, because I guess for the heroes in The Boys are very much parodies of DC superheroes.
Yeah, the Justice League. You've got like freaking Superman is like Homelander. You've got Queen Maeve, Wonder Woman. You've got Black Noir, who's Batman, and like also sort of like Rorschach and The Question and stuff like that. And then like you've got like A-Train, Flash, and then freaking the Deep, Aquaman. Starlight is. Oh my God, there's a character. Oh fuck, I can't. Yeah, I'm blanking on the name, but she's a parody of someone. Because like mostly all the characters are parody of someone, but like all of these characters, like they show, like what's great about The Boys is like, you remember when like sometimes like Marvel or DC will do these like one-off comics where like they'll show like powers that are just kind of like, ew, why the fuck would you even invent this? And like The Boys will take that power, either make it like into something like really depressing to have, or make it into like a funny comedy bit. Like there was a person with a fucking like octopus.
There's also early in the season where they had the guy with the regeneration power, and it's like, I guess you would do that if you had that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it makes. Wow, someone said Translucent is a parody of my father. Wow. I'm sorry if that's true. So, anyways. Oh yeah, but like there are just like so many things where like people who have these powers, like what realistically could you do? So it's like they would just do whatever the fuck they want. Like you can't tell them to stop. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, we'll go and shoot you. What? I'm bulletproof, bitch. What are you gonna do? Oh, we'll nuke you. I can tank nukes. I can do this. What are you fucking gonna do to me? I can do whatever the fuck I want, literally. And so it's just like it's such a cool in-depth moment of just like analyzing all these characters and seeing why they are this way, how they became this way, and then what they do to like keep their brand up, because like just them as superheroes is a big part of like their brand deals and what they got to do. And it's just it's such a great show. It's like so good. And then seeing the boys like try and take them down piece by piece is always so good.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what happens next season, because it the way this season ended, it felt like it could almost be a series finale.
Yeah, it could have.
Though there still are a couple of questions that we have about like who's controlling certain things.
Exactly.
Which I won't say for the people who haven't seen it yet.
Exactly. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Saber Spark, would you want to say anything on the boys?
Season 2 wasn't as engaging, I'd say, as season 1. I mean, it was good. It went a different direction. But, like, I don't know. Season 1 just grabbed me. Season 2 is like, yeah, it's, rolling with the story here. I guess it also felt like season 1 and 2 equate to, like, one solid story. Now it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
Guys, 1 second. I'll be right back. Go on without me.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh yeah. This actually came out today, though I've only seen a few episodes so far, which is Kipo. Season 3 came out
today.
Yeah, it came out today.
Yeah, it came out today.
The final season came out, people. Shit, I need to watch that.
I know you posted it, but like it's confirmed that it is the last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that was the final season. So yeah, we need to get the gang together to watch that then.
Yeah.
We get the gang all here.
Well, gang is Hero, Katie, and
yeah,
the gang.
There's like I've seen 3 episodes so far. So it's good so far. So I'll say that.
So far,
yeah,
that's good. See, it's always scary when something is consistently good, like Heroes mentioned before, because it's just like, please don't fumble the ball, don't miss the exit, like just land safely, just like please.
Yeah, and I'm like DuckTales, like I don't want it, but like you could stop. Like you've been so good, please.
Exactly, like it gets that
freaking me out.
It's like gambling. It's just like you're winning, and it's just like, do I want to keep going? Fuck, man, this is so good.
When is DuckTales gonna have its Mysterious Mail Well episode?
Literally the only episode of DuckTales I haven't liked is that undersea one. That is the only one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, Super Mario Brothers 35 that came out. I played a bit of it because it's from the same people that made Tetris 99.
I heard it's kind of whatever. I don't know. Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it for the first like couple days that I played it, but then it's like it gets very repetitive very quickly, where it's like you're doing like the same strategies of like getting enough time, and everybody has that same strategy. Everybody usually starts on 1-1. You can choose which level you want to start on to like vote for it, but it's usually always 1-1. But yeah, if you just like, you're really just against yourself, not really other people, for like making a mistake. Like, or if you fall down somewhere or accidentally hit an enemy, and while you're small, so it's really just trying to outlast other players fucking up, which sometimes that can go on for a while.
Are there only 8 levels? I think I heard that.
No, it's all the levels from Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sometimes it's a bit randomized, so.
Maybe when I heard 8 levels, maybe they're just saying all 8 worlds. I don't know.
Yeah, all 8 worlds, not levels.
Yeah, I didn't try it out. Yeah, 34 wins in Mario 35 so far. Jesus. Win one more, and then you're good. You got all the Mario lives.
Oh yeah, here's some video game related that Hero can talk about. The Monster Hunter teasers.
So next topic. You're talking about the trailers, right?
Yeah.
For the movie.
Unleash the beast.
No, there's no beast to unleash. I will say, positive note, the Diablos and the Rathalos both look nice. I'm like, yeah, that's what the monsters look like in the game. And then that's the end of the positives. I think it looks ridiculous that people are driving around like cars and have guns in a Monster Hunter movie. It's like, did you even like take a look at the source material? Like what? Like if they just like if they're making a Mario movie, you're like, you know what Mario needs? An AK-47. No, that's not in that universe. I mean, I'm sure there's AK-47s in Mario's universe, probably, but I don't know. It doesn't. And I was talking about it with you before the actual podcast starts, but like as I'm looking through the trailer, it does look like there's a little bit of color, but there's like so much not color. It's just that brown, gray, saturated look that I'm just I've been tired for years of it, and they seem to be doing it here too. And it's like, I don't enjoy brown and gray and saturated colors. I like color. Put color in things. I will never forget the moment. I know it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But I will never forget about like when I watched Coco and like the scene of the town, like zooming in on that scene. It was just like so much color. I like exploded. It was a pretty ass movie. But yeah, Monster Hunter movie. It doesn't seem to be completely following the source material. And it's like it looks like it's gonna be another terrible video game movie. Just add it to the pile. Detective Pikachu, forever destined to be the best video game movie that's come out.
After Mortal Kombat. I mean, if you don't take it seriously.
Speaking of Capcom properties, this is the third time Resident Evil has come up on the podcast, like in a row.
Oh, Jesus, again.
Yeah, this time it says Constantine Film has set in motion a new adaptation for Resident Evil franchise. This time is completely ignoring the the Resident Evil movies that have already come out.
Okay.
And is going to base them on the actual characters from the games.
Okay, so is that Alice girl actress not going to be in it?
No.
Hopefully. Okay, good. I mean, no disrespect.
Yeah, they already have a cast for like Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield,
nice,
Wesker, and Leon. So yeah, it sounds like this one they want to do a bit more faithful because the director is somebody who actually played the game.
So, nice.
Yeah.
That's always good. Okay.
So it's going to be set in 1998 in Raccoon City on the night that the outbreak happened.
Awesome.
So
all right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Where they got all crazy and shit. So yeah, let's do it.
Then let's see. We got oh yeah. There's gonna be an Addams Family 2. I didn't think there would be another one because I don't think the first one did really that well.
Yeah, Addams Family 2.
The animated one that came out last year.
Oh, okay, like I was about to say, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Christina Ricci, he's like 40 years old.
Yeah, the animated one, because
was that good?
You didn't even see it? Wow.
No, I didn't see that one. I completely missed it.
Yeah, it was really.
It was
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Oh man.
There's also a teaser for the second season of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. which that was very fast for a teaser. Though I guess these Netflix shows are going very fast with the seasons.
I'm pretty sure they have like most of the season done already, so it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna drop it. And then like if it didn't get picked up for a second season, they could always release as the lost season, the one that got lost, some shit like that.
I'm wondering though, like it's supposed to come out next year. I'm wondering if they also wanted probably the third season to also come out next year, because that's when Jurassic World 3 was going to come out, Jurassic World Dominion. But now,
I guess this one's going on during Forbidden Kingdom.
Yeah, so
I guess.
But Jurassic World Dominion was actually delayed to 2022 instead, because I think Universal really needs that to go to theaters.
Wait a second. Wasn't Forbidden Kingdom like 3 years after like Jurassic World? Like so season 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like season 2.
So it could be
like
before Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were the ones who fucked it up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is this show canon?
Yeah, it's canon.
I guess it's the canon.
Yeah. It's they've said it's canon to the series.
Okay. So they're gonna be in live action in the movie, the third movie. How much you want to bet a dragon's gonna show up? I'm putting money on that right now. Dragon's gonna show up. $20.
$20. Okay,
$20. The dragon's gonna show up.
I'll take you on that bet.
Okay. I swear, all I need is a pterodactyl to blow fire. I'll be like, that's a dragon.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. $20. We'll see.
$20.
$20.
All right.
Jurassic World Dragon Tales. Good one, right?
Speaking of dragons and stuff, there's gonna be a Godzilla anime coming to Netflix.
Yeah. I hope it's good.
Ready to talk about it?
I hope it's good. I just don't want it to be like that fucking movie. That was boring.
Yeah, the movie series.
Yeah, because someone got mad at me the other day. They're like, those movies weren't that bad. I was like, bro.
What, the one from like 3 years ago or whatever?
The animated ones where Godzilla's like a fucking... Okay. Yeah, the CGI ones. Like, hey, it's Jim. There he is.
Jim.
In the chat.
Jim's in the chat? Hey, what's
Jim's
up?
in the chat. Hey, Jim. How'd your monster night go?
Dinosaurs are a part of real life canon. Some people argue against that. No, but it's the studio Bones is making the anime.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, so that should be good.
Really well.
Yeah, they do.
They left My Hero Academia for this.
Yeah.
Bones and those are the two that are just ridiculous at animating right now.
Mm-hmm. Madhouse and Bones.
Oh yeah, Madhouse. Yeah, no, Madhouse, Mappa, and Bones. Yeah, those three.
Yeah. See, the thing is, what's sad is like Toy can be up there because like they did that Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and now they're doing the One Piece seasons, and it looks fucking gorgeous. Like it looks like movie quality, but it's just like, damn, you only like use your stuff for like certain things. It's like, god damn it, man. Just be great all around, dude.
Can't wait for Bones to get on My Hero Academia, and then it ends up like a one Punch Man deal,
or fucking Seven Deadly Sins season 3. Oh god, it's so sad. I had to turn that shit off. I was like upset. Ugh.
Speaking of Netflix, I think there's some other Netflix news on here. Yeah, season 2 of Bee and Puppycat is coming to Netflix. So I'm assuming that the other season will be coming as well.
How long ago did that come out?
A while ago.
Yeah. How fucking... Because the only thing I ever saw of Bee and Puppycat was the pilot. And I was like, oh, it was a cute pilot. And then, like, apparently a series happened, but I never knew where to watch it. So I was just like, oh, okay. So then I thought it was over. And then it's like season 2. I was like, shouldn't you be on, like, season, like, 4 or 5 by now or something? I don't...
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's see. F is for Family. That's actually getting a 5th season, and it's going to be the final season for it.
Thought so.
Yeah.
But that's a good final.
That's been announced. That's the final season, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
Interesting.
I hope so. I mean, like there are just certain shows where it's just like you were good or decent, and it's just like that's a good number. 5 is a good number to cut it.
You can stop.
Yeah.
To be fair,
not even anything
good job.
against you. Like, it's probably because you're good that people want you to end. So
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen the SpongeBob, we've seen the Simpsons,
We've seen the Family Guy.
we've seen the Family Guys.
Yes. South Park is still good though, right? I
have always hated South Park.
Yeah, you've always hated South Park, so I don't know.
Me and Saber watched the pandemic special that they released.
Was that good? Was it good?
I mean, yeah, there's some pretty funny stuff in it.
Oh, so it was just meh. Because it was like usually when you're like, oh, that was fucking great. So yeah, I guess it was just meh.
And South Park, it just commentates on social shit.
It's the same thing as it always is. Then okay, yeah. So it's becoming repetitive.
It is getting a bit old.
Okay, yeah. Thought so.
Other Netflix news: Hilda Season 2 is actually coming out in December.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
I honestly don't even deserve to go woo because I never finished it for some reason.
You didn't finish it? I thought you finished it with me.
No, I didn't finish it with you.
I was the same way because I got to like episode 6, and for the longest time, like I just didn't watch it. And then I think it was just this year when we were in quarantine, I was like, I need fucking something to do. I was like, what do I have on my watch list? And I just finished it. And I was like, yeah, it's great, man. Great show. So
I liked all of the episodes I watched. It's just I stopped and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it was good. Yeah, no, we definitely watched like the first 4 episodes fairly, but then it just kind of fell off.
Okay. We Bare Bears is getting its spin-off because the show itself is over, and it had its movie.
Really?
But it's getting its spin-off, the We Baby Bears. So it's just going to be all about the baby bears. So it's basically those episodes, but more.
Say that 3 times fast.
The baby boo bears.
Say that 3 times fast. We baby bears.
We baby bears.
We baby. Wait, Saber, were you saying something? I thought you guys were trying to say something. Like you didn't finish. Early.
No, I'm glad that Efforts for Family is like going to conclude.
Okay.
I was wondering about that recently because I was listening to a podcast with Bill Burr discussing the show, and he really likes it. You can tell it comes a lot from his childhood, and I always appreciate shows that come from authentic places. But I was wondering how long is this going to run for? Because I didn't expect to even get like 3 seasons, let alone 5.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Good show.
You'll talk about Netflix and their animation announcement yet?
Oh, the
Godzilla?
No, their announcement about doing 6 films a year for animated movies.
Like buy 6 films a year or make 6 films a year?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Like, is it the news that they're going to produce like 6 animated films, or that they're going to buy 6 animated films? Because there's a lot of films on Netflix that they're like, oh, they bought the rights to stream this.
Yeah, it's just like, we made this. No, you didn't.
Man, anytime I watch Retsuko and it's like a Netflix series, I'm like, it sure is not. You did not make this.
There's so many times where it's just like when I watch like Baki or something like that, and it's like a Netflix and I'm like, no, you did not. You're trying to pretend like the first 3 seasons don't exist. Like, shut up.
Jim, Ryan, and 2J in the chat said it's buy and make. So
okay, that makes sense.
Man, things are about to go wild because I know that Disney just said fuck movie theaters.
They're gonna focus on streaming.
This decade's about to get nuts.
I don't like it. I like the theater experience.
I do too, but it's almost like divine intervention for this year about with what happened with the theaters.
I'm talking about even after it, will they go back to theaters?
No.
I think movie theaters will always have a place in society, but I think this streaming, I did not expect streaming to kill theaters. I knew it would kill cable, but movie theaters, I'm like, oof.
Correction.
Okay.
Well, as far as streaming, definitely would have killed theaters eventually. COVID just sped up the process. Yeah.
Man,
it's pretty crazy.
I just gotta go make more money. buy a detached house, not a townhouse, and then just make a theater room.
Yeah, make your own.
Yeah, make a theater, and then just a home theater.
Yeah,
massive.
I'm still in the chat. He can weigh in on this, or anybody can weigh in on this. You all welcome to as well. But I was reading something about how people wonder, like, if theaters are going to go under because of this, and then Disney will come in and buy them, and then basically cut out the middleman and just have their own movie theaters for their stuff.
Yeah, that's how theaters were in the early days of these different movie studios that had their own theaters. I think Jem can explain that a bit. I think it was like Paramount had a few, or Universal. It was
That seems a bit of a conflict of interest as far as
Jem said Amazon or Netflix might.
I'm not trying to drive into the next freaking county just so I can go to the Amazon theater. Like, are you kidding? I am not doing that.
Yeah, that's silly.
I do wonder, because big tech right now is just what was it now? They said the NASDAQ from America is bigger than the European stock market in its entirety, which goes to show how big Tesla and they're not Disney. They want a slice of that pie so badly. That's why they did Disney Plus. They were like, we want this fucking streaming stuff. We want to be a big tech company on top of entertainment, hotel, theme park company as well. So I don't know.
Tesla had that huge split though, didn't they? Their stock is way down now.
Oh yeah, I mean it didn't lose value. It just I swear to God, this won't go off a tangent. They're doing just fine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. I quit because it was very stressful.
But by the way, speaking of Disney and streaming, Soul is being released on Disney Plus with no extra like Mulan. I guess that experiment just didn't work for them.
Do you all feel that was an experiment?
I think it was.
I think it probably. I don't know the insider scoop, but that movie had so much bad press.
Yeah, it has so much going against it.
They're like, let's just try, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
Wait, the audiences don't like that we filmed near death camps. Okay. But we put the Cyclops, the gay Cyclops. We're a progressive company.
Soul's coming out on Disney Plus on Christmas. So Christmas present. So
yeah.
There's also going to be a documentary about Soul and how they finished it during quarantine.
Damn, I am. But that times are different, man. Who would have thought that a plague would expedite so many industries and also eradicate some?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Shit. Terrified of movie theaters. Yeah, movie theaters are the number one. I'm like, so what is going to happen? Legit.
I was talking to my cousin about, not my cousin, who was it? Just essentially how all these small companies are going under. I feel bad because all these mom and pop places, whether it be a restaurant or a farmer's market or whatever, they're struggling. It's always been hard for them, but now never before has it been this difficult. And it sucks because the big companies are the ones who actually are walking just fine from COVID. They're like, we can take it. And it's like, oh shit, they're going to come in and buy all the small places up after these people are gone. And it's like, man, I don't want to lose the local scene. That's important. That's the lifeblood of America is the local wineries, the breweries, the food markets and the farmers markets and shit. And it's like, man, I don't want this to become corporate land, but I guess that boat sailed. So yeah.
It was already bad enough the way it was. Now it's gonna get even worse,
Yeah.
So here's something interesting. Also related to Disney. There's gonna be a Lion King sequel for the live action one. But
sit down.
It's going to be directed. It's going to be directed by the director of Moonlight, the Oscar-winning film.
I don't like it.
What?
And it's also going to be a freaking origin story for Mufasa or some shit. It's not going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be prequel. It's going to be
a prequel.
Yeah.
So we can see if Scar got his scar, or Taka got his scar because his name is Taka. Did you know that, chat? I knew that.
Why is this the way that this is happening? It's like they took my heart and they're like, you know what? This heart's not squashed enough. Let's just and I just put it under a grinder.
They're like, we're making a
childhood.
I
There
laugh
are people on Twitter who are like, at least we get the Lion King too. You know, it's like, oh, by the way, it's a prequel. It's like, what the fuck are you all doing? Like,
The only Lion King prequel I need is Lion King 1.5, which is the
Lion
best
King
Lion King.
1.5. I think 1.5 literally like the Godfather compared to whatever this garbage is.
What would be funny is if like this shit actually hits hard, like it's like some Babe level shit where it's just like it's not. I mean, it's not like it's just like it's not like Oscar, but it's just like I like Babe. I like this movie. So they added emotions to the creatures. So good on you.
I rarely do this, but like I just don't even think I can give it a chance. I'm already so just tired.
Yeah, I mean, you never watched the first one, right?
Oh, everyone's like, don't even do it.
Don't. Good. Stay that way.
It's going to be bad.
Oh God.
What I've decided.
Some other movie delays. Batman, the Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson, delayed.
The Batman.
Yeah. And Dune, which was supposed to come out in December, is delayed to October next year.
Yeah.
That is a long delay. Oh my God.
Yeah, they delay
well, Jurassic World Dominion was supposed to come out next June. Now it's coming out June 2022.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they did that with like fucking like what was it? They also delayed like Halloween Kills, the cycle of that a whole year. They delayed like Venom with the Carnage in it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So like there were a bunch of movies that were supposed to come out this month that were delayed like a fucking year. So it's just like, it's whatever. It's like, it's like Jim made that tweet of like freaking movie dates are just like, choices now, like maybe, possibly, or something like that. I don't know how you said it better. Oh man.
Not a ghost cat, Jim.
sorry, I had to go.
She's a good cat. She's not a ghost.
Lena.
Cat and ghost cat.
Ghost cat. Oh shit, it's a ghost cat behind Hero. Yeah, Jim did tweet that. Yeah, you did, Jim. Yes, you did, Jim. Did you hear about that Spider-Man stuff they got going on though? With like fucking like they're like talking to like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and all them for like possibly being inspired. To me, if they actually do that, I'd be like, you know what? Shut the fuck up. This is hype. All right. Yeah. I'll forgive like that last movie. Just tell me if you actually pull this off, I will forgive anything. Like that would be hype as shit if they actually got Toby and Andrew to be in freaking Tom Holland Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. Because Doctor Strange is in it. And he has a whole movie called A Multiverse of Madness. And so like
confused.
what are you confused about?
Not confused. Maybe okay. Do you all feel like, in a way, Spider-Verse and what it did right? It's like some producers are like, that worked. Okay, this is how we can bring shit back.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, like the whole thing with like Spider-Verse is literally Oscar winner Spider-Verse for a reason. That shit was just godly. Like everyone gave it acknowledgement besides like, the normies who are just like, I don't watch cartoons, bro, and shit like that. But like, it was such a solid quality film that like the MCU probably looked at it like a bunch of actors are just like, you know what? Yeah, like that was a great movie. And we have Doctor Strange in this thing called The Multiverse of Madness, which is directed by Sam Raimi, who directed the Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, like the OG ones. So like that would be a very smart business move for them to go like, oh, by the way, we're bringing back Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. See, these actually have meaning to you now, and they just have them all to play together. Just like, shit. Yeah, I'm in. You sold me. You got me. Like the Animaniacs trailer.
Yeah. We got to talk about that. Yeah.
Like that segue, the smooth.
I saw the teaser for that with the Jurassic Park parody that they did, and it's coming out November 20th. So not too long.
So is it Flash animated?
I don't know what they're using. It doesn't look like Flash though.
I don't know, because it felt not in a bad way, but it the characters looked very much like themselves and they looked reanimated. I like the fact that Steven Spielberg was like, "Oh yeah, we reanimate all of them and stuff like that. And we reanimate Pinky and the Bear." Yeah, and then like I don't know, like the design. I don't know how to explain it.
Ryan said it's hand drawn but digital because every cartoon is digital today.
Exactly. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's Toon Boom. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. That was genius, like trailer. Like, oh my god, these cartoons haven't been around since the golden era. I hope they have a joke where they talk about like all the new cartoons. Like, cartoons these days always have to start off goofy and then have a deep story later on. Like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
When Hulu, a little Hulu avatar is like, we're gonna make a fortune. It's like, correction, this cost a fortune.
Yeah. I like cartoon Jeff Goldblum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny because we had that like discussion, Jax. I mean, not on live, not on stream, but we had the discussion about like how cartoon like meta humor is really starting to like wear on us in particular.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, oh my god, please just get on with the show.
Exactly.
The show's about witches and wizardry. Like, it's not
and
about
frogs. Like, Jesus.
But Animaniacs, the show is about kind of being like that. So I think that kind of stuff will work in animating.
Exactly, because like the thing is like for people who don't know in the chat, so like we had this discussion like pretty much where a lot of shows these days are very, very heavy on the meta humor, and at first it was like really kind of funny, but then there's like sometimes where it's just like, oh my god, I will have horrible brain trauma for the rest of my life because of this moment. And it's just like, okay, yeah, we see what you're doing, and it's just like, wow, that is something I will totally not be thinking about later on. And it's just like, all right, we know.
It was like Luis had to like write a book. And the guy was like, you have to finish this book within the next 15 hours. She's like, that is a toxic mentality that leads to burnout. I'm like, stop.
Yeah. No, because it's just
I'd love to hear you say that, please. Like,
because like it works sometimes. Like there's sometimes like I remember having early. This is my first time. Like 80s TMNT did it all the time. Like there's so many like 80s cartoons and 90s cartoons that were meta as well. But I guess it was like it wasn't so in your face about it, like not like the writing, like because the meta humor today is very much like all of us when we're watching it, we're about to make a joke and then they make it for us. And it's just like, man, motherfucker, I want to say that shit. No, I want to say it. Okay, not you. Why do you get to say it?
Let's see. Oh yeah. Something happened between now and the last podcast is that the next Smash character was revealed. And it's Steve from Minecraft.
Oh wow!
Which a lot of people were doubting, like for a long time. They was like, "No, that wouldn't happen. They'd never do that." And then they did it.
They totally did it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Now, did you see that tweet that one guy like called all 4 characters that were going to be released? Like,
I did. I did see that.
What did you sell your soul
he
for?
said, "I am a god."
Yeah, it's like no, because it's one thing to get like 1 or 2. You got all 4.
Yeah,
like, all 4. Like,
I mean,
Jesus.
someone's gonna get it right?
Yeah.
A lot of people on the planet. But, man, I gotta be real. I saw the reveal and then I went back to work immediately. I was like, all right.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are lots of people who are excited about.
Oh yeah, I was talking to Viva about it, and she was saying like the most exciting thing about it for her is that it looks like Minecraft. They didn't do anything to make it, look shiny or anything. It's just like it looks like the game, which makes it hilarious. It's kind of like with like Game & Watch. It's just this flat 2D character against these 3D models and everything. So it's kind of like that, where you have something like so low res against these high res characters.
I know people always speculate when new characters are announced, but people are speculating. They're like, we might have to ban Steve. He looks like he's about to be way too strong.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the character we played, but apparently.
Yeah, they changed the entire game, like for all the stages for Steve, just to like get all the materials right in the different stages.
Outstanding. Changed the entire game for one lad.
Yeah.
I'm glad for the people who are glad about Minecraft. I just don't care about
it. And Minecraft is still very important to gaming. Like, it's the highest selling game ever. So,
like, weren't you guys like obsessed with that back in like 2012 or 13?
No, obsessed is the wrong. We played it.
Okay. Just like messing around on a server.
A month we played with like Draft with a few other Everfree Network guys, and that was fun. But we had a
Planet Side too.
I played the hell of that game.
Yeah, I remember you did. Yeah, I remember when you first played that game.
That was a you and Bob thing, I think.
Yeah, I put
and Cowboy Dave.
Yeah, those lads.
Those lads.
Yeah. Yeah, Minecraft and Smash, which Microsoft owns Minecraft, and they also own Banjo-Kazooie. So a lot of people are saying, like, Master Chief?
Dude, if Chief showed up, that would be fucking insane.
That'd be dope.
I severely doubt.
I'm not sure if they would go with 3 Microsoft-owned characters, though. That seems a bit much.
I mean, could you imagine that with like I don't know, like Mario gets attacked by some massive like fire from Bowser, and there's a bubble shown near the bum ba dun dun dun.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? It's Master Chief.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm just imagining playing Smash with the Halo 2 theme in the background.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That would be so.
It would be an amazing
fun.
stage.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Doom guy? No. Doom guy will not be in Smash.
Doom guy is like a better fit for like some like Mortal Kombat or some shit, because like freaking Mortal Kombat, like they freaking brought my girl Melina in finally, and then like, oh god,
I was gonna say, if there were to be any like Bethesda owned character in Smash, it would probably be Dovahkiin, like from Skyrim.
yeah.
Because
the thing about Dovahkiin to me though is I think he's pretty empty, because like you're playing as this RPG character versus like Mario or Link or a Chief.
They did have a bit of Bethesda representation with having the the Vault Boy costume, Mii costume. And oh yeah, the Mii costumes. There's one for Bomberman. There's a few for like the Minecraft characters, like a pig and a creeper, and also some other weird game. I'm not sure. I forgot what it was called, but it was some like obscure RPG in Japan. And then also Travis Touchdown. So
yeah.
I wanted him as like an actual character, but I don't think it's gonna happen now.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll mention the chat because the chat's bringing it up, and I know the whole thing, like the whole thing with like Rambo and Mortal Kombat, that came the fuck out of nowhere for me. Like I was just like, what the fuck? It's voiced by Sylvester Stallone. Like he actually went and voiced the entire thing, and now I'm like salty because it's just like, well, Arnold didn't voice the Terminator, and the Terminator's in the game, so can they go redub him or something? It's just like I want to make the fight, like, oh yeah.
I was just imagine the Halo songs in the background, just da 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 da, and Kirby's like, "Hi!"
Yeah,
just the tone like
Kirby eats Master Chief and just gets his helmet.
Yeah, I mean that's what he gets when he eats Samus. So
yeah, so there you go,
dude. Chief and Samus looking at each other like, "Sup, hey."
Isn't Samus taller than Chief?
How tall is Chief?
Isn't he like 6'7"?
I'm gonna come up.
Yeah, because Samus is 6'3".
Oh, I thought Samus was like 7 something.
There's a difference because there's Chief with armor and without armor, but Smash stands around 7 feet tall with his armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're taller than Samus.
Oh, okay, I thought Samus was like
yeah.
Chief's big. Spartans are big.
No, all right. So speaking of Microsoft, out of nowhere, Microsoft announced a partnership with GameStop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that about?
That's insane because like for a long time, it seemed like GameStop was just going to, go away. But after this partnership was announced, their stock went straight up, and they announced like different things that they're going to do in the stores. I saw a joke somebody made. I think it was like on Spawncast or something, where they're saying like, "Oh, finally they can update their operating systems from Windows XP."
A lot of companies need to do that.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it sounds like they really want to help them not die.
It's surprising though, because it seems like, or it seemed
them helping GameStop and die.
No, it seems like they were going in the direction of like a physical media's old hat. We're trying to go all digital, but
that's another thing though, is that they'll also sell digital like stuff in the store. And they can there's talking about some other things about how like employees can use Surface tablets in the store and then check if something is in stock without even like going to the back. Which they should be able to do that anyway.
Yeah. 20, so
it seems like a lot of the like top management at GameStop was just bad as far as like making things streamlined for the stores.
It felt like you were fishing for a word and you like went all around these adjectives and you just ended up with bad. You're like,
Yeah.
It's
Abysmal. An abomination.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Wait, did we talk about that last podcast or did
The
yeah,
what?
but Microsoft buying Bethesda.
Yeah, I think we.
I think we
we
did
talked
talk
about that. Yeah,
I think we talked about it last
$8 billion.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Microsoft's making some moves for this next generation.
some moves like
Jagger.
The 2012 meme.
Good old 2012.
What is it that you know what? Never mind.
Back in 2012 when the world almost ended. Oh wait.
Don't you wish it was?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got it.
The world actually ended, and we're just living through hell.
Oh god, it took 8 years. It's like The Good Place.
All right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we can do some Q&A. So, anybody needs to go to the bathroom, but take a break. Do it now.
That's so good.
All right. Let's do Q&A now. So we got some super chats here, and then we'll go to Twitter. From Daily18, what's your opinion on separating art from artist?
I have one of these opinions, in fact. My opinion is that I think you should do it up until you can't do it anymore. Because whatever your threshold is your threshold. Try to do it because there's a lot of good art made by really shitty people. But if it goes too far and you just can't unthink of the person when you're experiencing the media,
It's tainted.
then it's tainted, like whatever. Like,
I think one could argue that depending on the medium, it's a lot easier or more difficult to separate it. Like a painting, where it's like, oh yes, this artist killed his wife. It's like, oh okay. Versus, oh, this is an actor. This is Bill Cosby. And it's like, oh.
I think the hardest one is comedians because you have to look at them.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. I've tried because I did genuinely think Louis C.K. was funny, but like you just can't. You're looking right at the guy, like.
I find it interesting that Louis C.K. got outed in a way that almost felt like to the same degree as Cosby, not in a legal sense, because they're completely different cases. But as far as like getting your career burned up, I'm like, Jesus, like I'm not saying what Louis did wasn't a big deal, but like Cosby raped multiple women. And then Louis C.K. jacked off in a corner, and it's like, you know,
because like the thing with Louis C.K. too, and like again, not condoning what he did or anything like that, was like he even talked about like the thing where he would like ask like, "Hey, do you mind if I jack off in the corner?" or something like that, and it's just like, what the fuck? Are you joking? No, and I really want to do this, and then he would do it, and it's just still like, even if it again, not condoning it at all, it's like he asked, while Cosby was just like, oh, you know, do his shit. And fucking horrible, like taking advantage. Horrible. It's just,
it hurts for Cosby too, because like Cosby, I was listening to a Dave Chappelle stand-up bit, and like Cosby, I mean, did a lot of things for like the civil rights movement. He was a pillar of African American like entertainment and celebrity, a good guy all around until you discovered this. Like, oh my God, you're a fucking monster! Like, like what the hell? All you had to do is not do this to just. I don't know. It's because I mean I know like a lot of stand-up comedians think the world of Bill Cosby and they think he's like one of the greats of all time. But like for him, I'd be like, I can't look at you the same way again, dude. You fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to watch the Cosby Show now. It's just like because it's like even though like Cleve Huxtable is that the Huxtable.
Heathcliff.
Yeah, exactly. Is the character on the show, the doctor and stuff like that, it is just really hard just to watch it and be like, no, like that's you on screen. Because like it's different watching something like say fucking, you know, Harry Potter, right? Like Harry Potter, like the series, you can just watch the series and just completely ignore like what, you know, JK and all that
JK Rowling, because like it's already an adaptation
point.
of something that she wrote. Not
exactly.
And there's a lot more pieces a part of that too. Actors and directors and you know, screenplay writers. where it's versus the sole like product of one person of like, oh, this is me, like this is my stand-up routine as Bill Cosby versus like J.K. Rowling with the entire franchise of movies and books. That's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And that was a rough one, like because I can usually separate the artist from the art. But like, oh my gosh, there was a band that I liked in high school called the Lost Prophets.
Oh yeah.
And the lead,
I know those
lead singer, like, first of all, had multiple like child sex offenses, but he also attempted to rape a baby, like a baby.
Yeah.
So
he attempted or he did? Because I heard he did.
So like that's you cannot come back from that. It's impossible to separate that.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good point. Depends on the severity of the crime too, like or of the offense. Because like Louis C.K., I mean, again, I'm not saying what he did was like not a big deal, but like if you let's be real though, like there's a massive difference between what Hero just said with that guy versus jacking off in a corner. Massive difference.
Yeah, massive.
You can be upset, but at least let's be real here with what is truly the worst, offense. So yeah, Bill Cosby lost me. Kevin Spacey lost me. It's like you've tainted your career retroactively.
What did Kevin Spacey do? He was taking advantage of like underage boys or something.
Yeah,
he was like fucking, he was messing with kids as well, if I'm correct, like teenage boys. And what was this thing where he came out? He's like, he's like, you don't understand.
He was like, you don't understand, I'm gay.
Yeah, it's like so.
And didn't Bryan Singer?
Bryan Singer. What did Bryan Singer do?
Bryan Singer is a guy who wrote X-Men and X-Men 2, and then like other thing. Like apparently he was like a Diddler.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, shit.
Anyway, next question.
Next question. Let's move on because
Enigma Prince. Inspired by Jax's latest video today, which legendary horror creature or monster could each of you easily beat? And who would massacre you with ease?
I don't know, Jax, you tell me.
I think you could beat Chucky. He's a doll, but like he's like the thing. Well, the thing about Chucky is like he has the strength of a full-grown man. I mentioned this in my video because I did a video today for my month of Halloween. So thank you, Enigma Prince, for watching it and checking it out. But like the thing about Chucky is like he's a small person with the weight of a doll, but he has the strength of a full-grown man, and like he could just probably
if he still has like the weight of a doll, you can just kick him.
Yeah, you still kick him and shit like that. Like the only problem is like if he like splits his soul and puts into various things, but don't let him do that. Like I think you could, also Ghostface. Like Ghostface from Scream.
Ghostface. Like he's just a guy.
Just literally you can't see shit in that mask. Push it aside. Yeah. Like when he's coming at you, just push that shit aside and then just, push him over or something like that.
What was that one movie Jax called like The Strangers, where a bunch of people just found strangers and attacked them and they're just
it was like 3 people.
Psychos. See, if you're loading, if you get a gun, back of your pocket or whatever, then just pull it up, bam, 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 done. Like
they're easy.
Yeah, so
like the supernatural shit scares me.
So there's a few. So which one could massacre you with ease?
Jason. Fucking easy, Jason. You kidding? Like that's just stupid. Like to me, honestly, I would prefer. It's like that whole Homelander thing where like I'd prefer Homelander just eye laser me, so it's a fast death, whatever. Like Jason's just like one slice, it's done. Like it's just life's over. Just accept it. Like freaking Pinhead would like torture you with a box or like a creeper or like a werewolf or something.
Do you know who's worse though, dude? I'd say it would be a really terrifying. Like maybe you can talk about this in the video if you want to. So there's that short story, science fiction one called I'm a scream but I have no mouth or something like that.
Yeah.
And what's that?
It's this about basically it's the future of humanity, and this AI comes to life and it wipes out the rest of humanity but keeps 6 people alive, and he tortures them forever. And basically like this thing, like there's an opening monologue that's like one of the greatest monologues I've ever heard, where he's like basically trying to quantify how much hatred he has for humanity. And he's saying like, you just cannot even wrap your mind around how much I fucking hate you. And his entire existence, he's like, I just want to keep you all alive and kill you. But not kill you, torture you. I want to do everything I can to make it to where you will just suffer forever. Welcome to hell. And it's like, Jesus, like there's no way out.
What's this called? I'm looking it up now.
I have no mouth.
I have no mouth. No. Yeah, it's a video game too. It's disturbing.
And so is it like a robot that just killed humanity?
Humans had a nuclear war. The game's got like some different endings where like there's a really
I think I
bad
have it on
ending,
Steam.
there's
It's like a point and
ending.
click on Steam.
It's like $4,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then there's the ending with a bit of an optimistic ending. But yeah, this it was a short sci-fi story from like some magazine back in the day that someone made into a game, and it's good. I mean, it's terrifyingly creepy because it's like this robot's just fucking with you. He's got these different humans, and he's like, it's a girl, it's a guy. This one dude, he's like a caveman guy. It's weird. It's very bizarre, but good.
Damn.
Interesting.
I'll check that out. That does sound interesting. Shit.
Sorry,
Alright.
tangent.
Editman RGG2 asking favorite food in the fall season.
Ooh, that's oh man, it's hard to beat. I'm gonna be a basic ass bitch. I love pumpkin beer, and I like pumpkin pie, and I like my pumpkin spice lattes. They're so good.
Girl.
I'm gonna go off.
You guys go shop at JCPenney's too. God damn.
I think JCPenney's is still around. Legit though, I was having a call with Laura a few days ago about like favorite or seasons, and like autumn to me is just like, I mean, good luck. It is just the best season of all. I love it.
Damn.
I like the creme brulee
Of course.
latte at Starbucks, I guess.
Creme
I
brulee,
don't even like
really?
coffee, but that one's tasty. Also, yes, of course, I like creme brulee, sir.
I'm happy for you to like it.
I'm just surprised because like I was having a talk with my sister about like Starbucks. I used to work at Starbucks, and it's like, some things are okay. Some things it's like, oh, it's pumpkin, and it's like, no, it's not really pumpkin. It's syrup, but whatever.
DL18 saying, adding on to the Mario 35 discussion, do you think that the removal on March 31st is valid, since between now and then it's just the same game every match? I think they have more in store for it, like after it goes off, kind of like what they did with Tetris 99, where they added a lot more to the game. So I think that they're just gonna like expand it somehow.
That Ed clip of him singing is insane.
It's just like I've been cracking. I cackled hard the first time I heard it. It's just like, it's fucking hilarious.
I'm sorry, Bailey. I had to acknowledge that. All right.
Mako Wacko asking, do you guys watch the History Channel?
Used to.
Saber?
Not anymore.
I used to watch it. I mean, he watches TV at all nowadays, but History Channel was great back in the day. It had a couple of really good shows because there was an era before it went weird. History Channel with like ancient aliens and the big old what if questions of history, which can be fun, but a lot of them felt more sensationalized. There was an era of like Mail Call with I forget Ardley Ermey. I think he was the voice of Sarge from Toy Story, and
he was also in Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. I was to say, I feel like I'm not really giving him credit for his big role. Yeah, he's the toy soldier from Toy Story, and also Full Metal Jacket. That's one of those movies where I feel like that opening first act like steals the show. Like the rest of the movie doesn't compare to that first act.
I've never finished the movie. Like I've only seen the first half of the movie where he gets like shot, and then like
you guys haven't even watched the second half, and you're
I didn't say anything. I didn't comment. I've never seen the second half. Like I had to leave the house.
Yeah, but Saber says he hasn't either. So how can you say this?
I liked him in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what I'll say. He was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 and 2006.
Where was I going with this? Oh, and then he had a show called Mail Call. And then there was another wonderful show called Modern Marvels, which I loved. That was a great show. Right? That's one of those shows where whenever I was sick back in like school, I was at home by myself. Like I'd turn on his channel, it's like, Modern Marvel like marathon. I'm like, bro, I'm here. By the way, did it feel like to you all when you were like high school or middle school, or whatever, staying home sick and just hanging out the house, that those days felt a lot longer than days nowadays?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, that was ridiculously longer. Like, I remember, like, staying up and, like, I'm sick. And then, like, watching, like, Nick Jr. and shit like that. And it's it felt like that was, like, fucking, I don't know. Even though it was only, like, I want to say, like, 7 or 8 hours, it felt like it was fucking, like, 13, 15 or some shit like that.
Right, dude. I get it because like Laura told me that because we have lived longer lives now, like time to us seems shorter because
it's a smaller fraction. Yeah,
exactly. Which means it only gets worse as we get older. But
exactly.
As a kid, though, like that's why sitting in class for an hour was like, just the worst.
Yeah,
like especially if the class was boring.
Yeah,
but it's like I gotta get out of here. I hate this stuff.
It's ridiculous.
Or like you said, like it feels like what is actually like 7 hours felt like 13 to 15 hours. You're not even joking, dude. I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah, no, it really did. It felt so much longer. Like there's so much stuff now. Like when we go to cons, it's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a great weekend. What? It's already over.
It's gone. Well, also though, we're busy. I do. Yeah. I'm a firm believer that if you're having fun and you get shit to do, time goes by fast.
It does.
Which to me is a bittersweet thing because it goes by fast, but it was time well spent.
Yeah, it was.
Those dinners, for real, those dinners end like that. Like they're so fast.
Man,
when we're eating at cons, we like sit down. Like, yeah, so how was your con? Okay, bye. That's like that's the dinner.
It's like a blip. Like if you remember, it's like a blip. Like thank God for Race in his vlog. It's just like there. Shit, like.
Ryan asking, any thoughts on Peter Jackson's pre-Lord of the Rings and King Kong movies, such as Bad Taste, Meet the Feebles, Dead Alive, and The Frighteners?
Oh, Dead Alive and Frighteners, I loved those as a kid. I haven't watched them in forever. Like those are good, like fucking horror comedy things. Love those. Like they're gross.
They're gross.
They're gross. I love Frighteners was one of my favorites. So that shit scared the hell out of me as a kid.
There was a special like God, what was it? Never mind. I'm not finishing my thought properly, but basically someone who worked on this horror movie with really amazing special effects of stop motion. And it's like, wow, whoever did this did an amazing job. And apparently that person was the person who would go on to become the lead of special effects for Lord of the Rings. And that's like, nice. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Malik Webster asking, did anyone else see Pan pitch Loki IRL to Gendy and Lazo on Adult Swim's development meeting? No, I didn't. Did he do that?
Wait, what?
Like he pitched his comic / cartoon idea to Gendy and Lazo.
Did Gendy acknowledge it, or was it just like he said it?
I haven't seen that.
I have no idea. Shit.
I haven't heard.
And then Ryan asking, let's not forget a History Channel classic, Inspector Gadget's Field Trip, a show where Gadget, voiced again by Don Adams, goes to different countries. I didn't know that was a thing.
I can't forget it if I didn't know it existed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ryan said, for Pan pitching his idea, he said he actually did it and said, wouldn't you want to bone your characters right in front of Gendy's face?
Oh shit.
Not if they look like that.
You don't know what I've done to Dexter's mom.
I mean, it's Pan, I believe it. He has to be cringe somehow.
Yeah. I believe it.
Like I can hear his voice.
Wait, is he pitching it as a cartoon show? Is that what he's trying to do? Okay. Good luck to him.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, let's go to Twitter here for Twitter questions. If you can't do a super chat, you can tag us on Twitter. From Rigid Rat, asking, if you found a mystical artifact that gave you the power to rewrite history, what would you change? Note that the artifact will crumble away after one use.
Nothing but a fire effect.
Find that fish that got smart and walked out of the water.
What was the question again?
If you found a mystical artifact that gave you the power to rewrite history, what would you change?
Don't do that.
And it could only be used once.
Is it okay? Like is it like Hero said, a butterfly effect, where something bad will happen if I?
Absolutely yes. This, we have to have that.
Yeah, whatever you do, it's gonna change like everything.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean,
unless it's like a very, very small thing, like if it's something that you can like change within your own life.
Oh, so I could like go back to like freaking like Cider Fest and get like 8 trays of cheese curds.
Sure.
Yeah, that might be dangerous because that means you might have talked spoken with someone later. So then they had a different conversation when they went back to their hotel room. Couldn't get to sleep for an hour longer, and that changed the rest of their life. And then they got into
That's so fucking true. That is a butterfly effect.
Jack, you get back in the present, and it's like, where's Saber? And he's like, well, you got into the car wreck on the way back from Ciderfest, and it's like, what? It's like, well, you got.
No,
I should have ate all those cheese curds.
You can throw that artifact at a wall and hope it shatters. Don't even touch that.
I would use it literally the same like from an hour ago. I mean, like I want to get salad instead of soup, and that's it.
You have to use it to make change a little mistake that happened recently. Yeah.
Wait, so how does this work? Is it like you go back in time physically, or like it's like something opens up? Because I need a visual, like because I don't know.
It opens up like this.
Yeah, he said it just rewrites history. So
okay, so you just like type in "I had a salad" instead of a soup.
Yes.
Yeah.
But because you had that salad instead of soup, you got E. coli. Then you had to go to the hospital, and then there you go. Shit, bullshit.
That's more like monkey paw, like for like a wish.
Oh, I mean, no, because it doesn't have to happen that way. You just don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't. Monkey paw bullshit. I need a lawyer. Can I get a lawyer with this thing? Okay, it's just
go back and be like, can I uncringe that? That was pretty cringy, man.
That's the way time plays out. You never know. Like if we had if we could actually be guaranteed that like you can change something and we and our loved ones will be fine, sure. But like I don't know, you can go back.
If you can prevent like 9/11 from happening.
But then, I'm not trying to be that person, but like there is like
everything.
Yeah, it would change a lot. I mean, airports would be a lot more lenient.
You don't know if they would have tried and succeeded 2 years later. You know, you don't know.
You guys remember that fucking reverse flash clip that was going around? It was just like, remember when you did this? Barry?
Yeah, I do.
That fucking like this shit right here. Like this shit is just like, you remember when you did that? It was me, Barry.
It was me, Barry.
It's so
you just gotta use this artifact when you're in Discord with the boys. You try a joke and it doesn't land. You just be like, just go back.
Yeah, but it's only a one-use thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Or no, I got you. Because like, you know what? No, it's dirty. Never mind.
All right, from Nathaniel Foga, asking, have you guys ever experienced MLP outside of Friendship is Magic? Yeah. I mean, we watched My Little Ponytails, like basically all the episodes.
We watched the first episode of the first season.
Yeah,
the first, like not first season, but like the first thing ever.
Yeah, the first movie. Yeah.
Yeah, we did with Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Yeah, we also watched a few of the Generation 3 stuff, which is bad.
We stopped that.
We watched that fucking like Ponytails thing where they're all 90s and wanting to fuck each other and all that. Yeah, it's just
man, Ponytails is actually scratches that itch that Skylanders and
because it's like unintentionally hilarious.
Wait, what is
My Little Ponytails
season G2?
I think you mean Pony Life. That Pony Life song at the final episode was awful.
Oh yeah, it's the only song that they had throughout the entire show, and it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. You can definitely tell Daniel Ingram wasn't a part of that.
Yeah, that was. I was listening. I'm like, there are people in the fandom who are amateur musicians who do better than this shit. This is bad.
Oh no,
I'm not holding back. It's bad.
That's bad. Yeah. Jesus.
Well, again, it's just shit. Not shit. I mean, yeah, it is shit.
No, it's shit, but it ain't no big shit as far as like me being truly upset. I get you.
Right.
Yeah.
G5 should be interesting because it sounds like that's what is it completed already or
it's supposed to come out next year, but we're not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, COVID nonsense. Yeah.
Paleo lied to me. Say it's bad.
Enigma Prince on Twitter again. Let's see. If you were warped into your guilty favorite movie for 24 hours, which movie would it be? Your guilty?
So like a movie that like you. So a movie that is like everyone doesn't really like what you like a lot.
Yeah.
It's like that one. Oh fuck! So you're putting me in 8 Crazy Nights? For fuck's sake. God damn it!
I
All
feel
right,
like guilty pleasure is like something that you would like be embarrassed to tell people about that you like, but you're not embarrassed to tell people about 8 Crazy Nights.
no, I'm not embarrassed. I mean, like to me, I don't really have like guilty pleasures because
Can I
I'm
choose a
pretty
porn?
about my
I'm
shit.
with you. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Can I choose a
Yeah.
porn to be sucked into?
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
can I have? Can I get sucked into interspecies reviewers? I'm guilty about
Yeah!
that. Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Are we here again? Didn't we already do this?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it again.
Right?
I use the
Yeah.
artifact to your racist question.
This is a movie.
A movie. Fuck.
I really am not guilty. Like, it just doesn't.
I mean, okay, a movie that is all right. A movie that I like that not everyone else likes. Again, I guess it would be 8 Crazy Nights. I know that movie is shit. I will never stand up for it, but I fucking love that movie. So I guess I'd be stuck in there for it.
Yeah, mine is always like the Jurassic Park sequels, but I mean, I'm not sure if
You
I
don't
would-
want to be stuck in a
Yeah, I
fucking
don't want to
Jurassic
be
Park
stuck in a
movie.
Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the question didn't ask which would you want to be.
But yeah, it's like, it's only for 24 hours, so I could go in, try to survive, and see dinosaurs.
You need to go to Jurassic World first day.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Before the fucking pterodactyls get free.
Like, okay,
that's
I know
you-
when things happen, so I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
Just be in that movie and look at what they're doing. Just be like, that is. I'm gonna be out of here, but y'all.
I'm saying, like freaking that guy. Did you see that fucking thing of like oh fuck, what was that dude from Seinfeld? The hefty guy with the glasses that got eaten by the Dilophosaurus.
Oh, Wayne Knight.
Yeah, Wayne Knight.
Yeah,
Like there was a fucking image of Wayne Knight and Dilophosaurus, and then the car scene, and at the very end, like it had the main character from Dinosaurs come out, and it's just like, wait a second, like what happened in that car?
That's funny.
All the dinosaurs are female.
Oh dear.
Let's see. We talked about Hilda. Cartoon Network fanatic. Thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077 coming out in November, and will you guys get it? I might get it eventually. It does look interesting. Though I think I'm gonna get it better. Get it when I get a better PC though.
Not my kind of game personally.
I don't know what it
It
is.
looks good though.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is in it.
Yeah, he's a lovely man.
That's a spoiler for DuckTales, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Waddles.
Oh, we need to watch that tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
So
was there a new
Waddles and
episode
Toad?
over the weekend?
Yeah, no, because
Okay.
remember it comes out every Monday at 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Waddle's asking, have you heard of that they're making a new Thomas the Tank Engine movie with live action / animation with Mark Foster helming the project? Live action / animation?
Huh.
I've never been that into Thomas though.
I had that action figure. Well, not action figures. I guess the toys.
The train sets.
Yeah, exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd you get that, son? Dun, dun, dun.
There's quite the fandom for Thomas. When I say
Yeah,
quite the fandom, I mean as in they're dedicated. There's not a ton of them, but they're dedicated.
Like, there's a freaking whole train fandom that I was surprised about. Like, shit.
People love trains.
Yeah, they do.
Matt and Matt love trains.
And Matt loves trains. Like, I'm surprised.
Trains?
Oh yeah, both Matts do.
Oh.
Santa Selena asking, choose 2 strong characters to wear the Potera earrings to become a strong fighter. I don't know what those are.
That's what Vegeta wears. Remember when Vegeta and Goofy used?
So, example, like Twilight and Lord Tyrek.
I guess I would just be
Twilight with the alicorn magic though.
Yeah.
That'd be busted.
Yeah.
So just a character to fuse together.
Yeah, 2 characters to fuse together.
Arena and Goku.
You said who?
Arena and Goku.
Oh my
Really?
God.
It's over. The universe is over.
That would be good. That would be good. That would be super crazy. Usagi Goku. God, that'd be so busted. Let's see. Who?
People always asking who would win between them two. It's like, what if instead they fused?
They fused. They fused.
Everyone.
It'd be perfect.
Huh.
Oh, whatever. I can't think.
Ozzyall asking thoughts on Warner Brothers Animation announced that they are making something called Bat Wheels, a preschool series based on the DC vehicles coming out the Cartoon Network on HBO Max. Yeah. They're making a cartoon about the Batmobile. And it looked the concept art for it, or I guess like one of the images for it. It looks like, I guess the design of cars. So I guess they're going to try to tap into that market.
So wait. Was it the Batmobile is going to be talking?
Yeah. It has like eyes on its windshield and everything, and like its mouth. It's like a car's design.
So it's going to be talking to like the Joker mobile and all that shit.
I guess.
Joker mobile, yeah.
Oh my god. It's just so...
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a preschool series.
Okay. It's a preschool series.
Yeah.
Make it a Harley Quinn series. Shit level. Just cursing left and right.
See, Bevan, huh?
Oh no, I'll do it after you ask this question.
Bevan asking, great podcast. Can I ask what your favorite movie is? Mine's Jurassic Park.
Lord of the Rings.
Kick-Ass.
Is it really? Kick-Ass?
Yeah. Well, like, because I really love Spider-Verse too, but like, Kick-Ass is just a movie that I rewatch constantly. I love that movie.
I gotta watch that one again. The girl in that movie, the
Hit Girl.
Not Hit Girl. The one who
fucked him.
Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah, she was fine. Like, I love that whole scene where she's just like, she figures out who is like, oh yeah, I think Kick-Ass is cuter. I, for one, would definitely fuck his brains out if I had the chance. And it's just like, oh, whoa, that's doing something there.
I had to rewatch that movie. Someone was hot.
Yeah. I mean, some things are like that though. Like, I rewatched the old Tomb Raider movie just because Angelina Jolie was fine in that shit. Like, damn, like that movie was crap, but she was. Ooh.
Girl, what's yours, dude?
The Lion King. Surprise.
Random Bun asking thoughts on Fall Guys Season 2. I haven't played any of it yet.
Played it, yeah.
I didn't know Season 2 was out.
I've played it. It's a little bit of it. It's different, but it feels like it's a tighter game. But man, Among Us really just swept away Fall Guy hype. It's like,
it's crazy how they look so similar. I thought Among Us was like a mini game for Fall Guys for the longest time just because the designs were so similar. Oh yeah, and that's true. Rod's righty. Like he mentioned that Invincible show. Did any of you see that trailer for that Invincible show?
Yeah.
That shit looks like. Well, I read the comic to it, and it like if it's anything like the comic, that's just going to be a really great like superhero.
What is it
show.
coming out?
Like,
what is it coming out?
It's coming on Amazon Prime, so they're getting all the violent superhero shows. Really, like it's just like shit.
How are you reading all this media? Because you talk about manga and comics all the time. I've never seen you open one.
Okay, literally, like what I do is there's this website called because before I used to go to like stores and buy the shit, but playing shit like that, so I can't do it. But then like also on Kindle, there's like a little app on Kindle where you can like read through comic books. So like I'll do that, and then I do it occasionally. I've been doing that like on and off.
I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's a hobby. It's just something like, oh, I'm really interested in this thing like that. Like I remember because like as a kid, my parents would like get me comic books and I would just read through them and just like, oh, this is really cool. So nowadays, like I just go through and buy whatever or check out whatever, see what's interesting.
I have a fighting game friend. He also plays Final Fantasy, and I feel like those take up his like fun time when he's not working. Every or something, he'll just like post a book, and he's like, "So here's what I thought about this book," and he'll write like a detailed description. I'm like, "When are you doing?"
I read all of this autobiography, and I thought it was really why you read.
I read them. That's why he tells them to me, but whatever.
Right, exactly.
All right, and then another one from Bevan asking, "Do you like the third Ice Age movie, Dawn of Dinosaurs?"
The only Ice Age I like is the first one.
I've seen all of them. The first one's still the best one. Dawn of Dinosaurs. It's still pretty funny though.
Did they bring back the humans?
The fourth one and fifth one are really weird.
Like, all right, so
there's a fifth one.
Did they bring back the humans at all, Or they were just like, no, they're gone now.
They're gone. Yeah, it's like
Oh, yeah.
it's like the humans were like, oh, this is like a major plot point of the first movie, and then we'll never talk about them again.
Yeah, shit. Oh man, the third one made me laugh because like freaking Sid grabbed that thing's, when he was trying to milk it, and it's just like I was like surprised they showed that in a kid movie.
I thought you meant Toy Story for a second.
Yes.
We were talking about fusion. Is it a random thought? I'm sure it's been done somewhere, but I just was thinking about like, what if the ponies fused? I was like, I don't think just like two of them together. I'm like, I've never.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen some art of like different fusions between the ponies.
Yeah, where's the art of pony fusions? You know, like how people had the Pokemon and they started fusing them together and whatnot. Where's the pony
I'm pretty sure like at least the main 6 they've done like every combination.
I'm
like
sure
every combination. I remember seeing like a bit of it because like there was like a oh fuck yeah, because like there was that whole thing when my friend asked me like if we're the main 6, which ones are we? And then like we couldn't pick between Pinky and Rainbow Dash for Race and Gabe, and then there was like a fusion character someone posted of like Rainbow Dash and like Pinkie Pie, and I was just like, oh shit, there you go.
Scared. I'm typing in pony fusions, and somehow I feel like it's gonna lead to something bad.
Yeah, of course, like they always do.
Ryan's got another super chat here saying the only time another human appeared in the Ice Age franchise was Santa appearing in the Christmas special, A Mammoth Christmas. Wow.
Was he? Okay. You see that fucking Mel Gibson?
They never brought back the kid.
Yeah, he should have been adult like later on.
And then I have another question on Twitter here from Gumball saying, do you see Crash getting into Smash? I'd like to see Crash. Hopefully, because that'd be awesome to see like Mario, Sonic, and Crash of like the big 3 of that.
Do the
time.
dance.
Yeah.
Do the Crash dance all together. That's cool.
Yeah, I would. I'd love to see Crash.
Kari's just like kind of want to kick that Ice Age baby though. I just imagine her like in fucking 3rd grade watching that movie, just like fuck that thing. Oh god.
Applejack and Light together look terrible. Jesus.
Yeah, you don't mix purple and orange.
Waddles asking, have you noticed that Saturday was the 10th anniversary of My Little Pony, and then a day later it was Saber's birthday? How miracle was it? What?
It was completely amazing.
Oh. Yeah, we had a 4-hour-long live stream about ponies that day.
Yeah, we did.
We almost got Larson in the call, but then he like got all shy.
Whoa, this person did Applejack and Twilight way better. I'm sorry, I'm like on this.
Link it.
And then I guess we'll end on this one. If we don't want to get any more super chats from Bevan. Have you ever watched Happy Feet? I have seen Happy Feet.
The first one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one.
I've only seen the first one because it was like there was that whole "Walk It Out" AMV that was popular back in the day. Like,
fun fact: George Miller, the guy who directed the Mad Max movies, directed Happy Feet 1 and 2, and also Babe 2.
Babe 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Babe 2.
It's so weird. That's a very weird filmography to have.
That's a good movie once. I respect that.
Walk It Out. Oh, that is a cute fusion.
Like I like the triple fusion. That's cute as shit. Oh my god.
Oh, that is good. What's their cutie mark? Oh, it's like I see. All right, that's cool.
Oh, we got another super chat here from Deli18. What's a habit or multiple habits that you've picked up from your friends/family? Is there any specific reason for them, or did they come naturally?
I picked up several from like you guys over here. I noticed it's just like there's several like sometimes when I'm like just working, I'll just be like interesting, like in a Hirasashi tone of voice. Interesting. And just like what is this? And then like with like paleo, like every now and then I'll just do this for no reason. Just the fucking thing. And then like Saber, I was always just like, oh well, I write my scripts and do like the way I set up my like video schedule is all thanks to Saber. So like there's like multiple things like I picked up, like I say things that like I was like that was funny. I'm just gonna say that.
Dude, Matt's got this funny voice where he'll speak like this in a I'll do that occasionally. That voice cracks me up. I notice that Matt's like mannerisms with his silliness rubs off on me.
Fuck all you doing over here.
I don't remember if I was talking with my college friends or who's you guys, but yeah, there are some like words that you'll just pick up from your friends or something, and you'll like say them like ironically, like it's not actually part of my vocabulary. But then after like 2 months of you saying it, you're like, I'm not being ironic anymore. I'm actually just saying.
Oh fuck, I hate that because I did that with fucking Hecken and Katie. Like Hecken can't believe it. Like, shut up, Katie. And then like there was another one with like she says Ablama, where she's from.
Abalama.
And she said it so often I can't say Alabama. Like sometimes like, well, back in Abalama, and I was like, fuck, I just said the shit again. It's just like
I'm trying to think. I can't think of any off the top of my head. No. I'm sure there's some. I like ironically did say "owo" to Katie one time, and then I was like, "You need to stop that right the hell now."
Oh wow!
That's not part of my vocabulary.
So warm.
Nope.
Oh heck!
I hate that entire thing.
Oh heck!
We're just making fun of Katie.
Oh heck!
All right.
Oh heck!
Well, that's it for the podcast.
Oh,
what?
I did.
Oh, go.
Yeah, it came from Katie. Actually, now I think about it, I call lots of people good boys now. I'm like, such a good boy. Totally from Katie. Damn it.
All right. Well, that's it for the podcast. We'll be back in a couple of weeks around, let's see, yes, the 26th. So that'll be the last podcast for October. So we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Bye.